Well, it's April, and this is Casey Butler Home Team, Remax 100, and going to talk to you about the thing that everybody's kind of talking about right now, and that is the market changing? We've watched this overheated market now for 2 years overheated, more years than that, pretty hot, and meaning that home values have been climbing. The low interest rates probably stayed low longer than they should have. That might have helped out a little bit, but and as a result of that, investors have moved in and just scooped up a lot of the inventory that they're buying up to hold as rentals because low inventory, rental rents are going to go up too, and so big multinational corporations are putting big money into buying those up, entire subdivisions in some cases of new construction. So the biggest problem is that the builders can't put out new product um, anywhere close to the time frame that it's needed. They're right now literally 10 years behind what the current demand is as to what they can put on the market, and what they can put on the market isn't even at the affordable price ranges, the entry level price ranges, because of the cost of land, the cost of you know permits and meeting regulation, and then increasing materials prices, increasing labor prices. By the time that a developer gets land, entitled, approved for construction, and then they go in with all the regulatory costs and the construction costs, they're building over the median price range, and in some cases much over. The exception being condominiums and apartments, and that's why Denver's turning into an apartment city, like many other major cities. That what's affordable for the young people moving, into their first home, or for people moving into the Denver area for a new job. What's affordable for them to get started is an apartment or a condo, if they're lucky, a townhouse. But single family houses, even the most modest single family homes now, are $500,000. You might find something less than that needs, a lot of renovations or updating. But that's where it's gone. In the Denver metro, the median price of a home is now $600,000. In the foothills, in Evergreen, it's in all of Evergreen combined, it's I believe 750, the median price. And if you just go to North Evergreen, which is the easiest commute into Denver, and really considered a little bit more uh, luxury, while South Evergreen Conifer along the 285 corridor can be more affordable, but still fantastic. Um, there's about $100,000 disparity in median price points, but that's a lot of money for a first-time home buyer, or young people that are starting a family. Maybe they can't both work. Maybe they've just moved here from another part of the country where they didn't get that much for their house to make up the difference for what they want to pay for one here. So it is a struggle, and it's not going to unravel. So we hear murmurings of correction. We hear murmurings of recession. We hear murmurings of crash, and it's ridiculous. There is no possible way for the inventory to pick up to the degree that the current demand can be met, even with rising interest rates knocking some of those. And this is kind of tragic. The rising interest rates will knock out some of those first-time home buyers, some of those entry-level home buyers, but it's not going to knock the investors out. They're still going to be buying up. So, if you've got, young kids, young adult kids, and you can help them get into their first house, maybe the best financial thing you've ever done for them, even better than college in many cases. So, but we won't get on that topic. Anyway, the market is still hot. The market will continue to be hot. We'd love to see it cool. The 20% appreciation we've seen for last year and the year before, 18 to 20%, we hope not to see. And predictions are that we're not going to see that in the next 12 months, that it is going to, settle down a little bit, maybe get under double-digit inflation. That would be fantastic if we got down to a year of 9% appreciation, or 8% instead of, that 16, 18, 20% that we're seeing in so many areas. And the following year, it's predicted to get down into maybe a more reasonable and sustainable 3, 4, 5%. So, that's where it stands right now. if you're waiting for the market to crash to start scooping some things up, you're going to be waiting a while. That's probably the most important part of this message for those that are getting excited about, that chatter of market correction. For anybody else that needs a house, get out there, be persistent, keep putting in those offers. Maybe for your first time, home, entry level home, buy a duplex, buy a triplex, where you can, have some help with the mortgage payment. You're living a little bit more modestly, but your time will come. So anyway, please do give me a call if I can offer any, custom advice for your situation, where you're looking, how we can help you. And by all means, if you do have a home to sell, the market wants it and is starved, and we are getting amazing prices for those that are actually selling their homes. So always good to talk to you. Have a great month, a beautiful spring, and we'll talk to you next month.